Hello everyone, my name is Sierra Thompson. I'm currently a junior here at the University of Georgia, double majoring in accounting and fashion merchandising. What excites me most about the opportunity to participate in the NABA Future Leaders program? When I first heard about this program, I had no idea what it was, but I saw and read about it, and I felt like it would be a great opportunity for mentorship and networking, which I feel like is very important, especially in the business world. For me personally, some of my long-term goals is to become a business owner and entrepreneur in the future. And I feel like participating in this program would really help me gain some insight on being at a corporate level and running my own business overall. I'm also a very open-minded person, so I love trying new experiences and new things that give me the opportunity to grow personally and professionally. And I feel like this program overall would give me a great way to do so, which is why I would definitely be interested in participating in this program. And I feel like it would also give me the opportunity to learn from my peers as well as corporate level executives. What are my greatest strengths and weaknesses? And describe a challenge that I have overcome. I really feel like one of my strengths that can also be a weakness is I can be very detail oriented and overthink. And I feel like that can be both a strength and weakness, but I feel like it's all about the situation and how you handle it. So personally, I feel like in a lot of situations that I've been in, or just how I am as a person, when I do something, I like to do it to the best of my ability, and I like to pay attention to a lot of the details. And sometimes I can overthink in certain situations because I'm very much a perfectionist. And I feel like that is those are very important qualities to have when you're doing anything that you do. So they can be strengths, but I feel like in some ways they can be weaknesses if you let them negatively affect you. And I feel like within those strengths and weaknesses, it has been a challenge. And I feel like the challenge is overcoming and using that weakness as a strength and learning to make it less of a weakness and more of a strength, and not let it really negatively impact me or affect me in any situation that I'm in. And I feel like that has been a great challenge for me that has really come with getting older and just maturing and learning how to handle myself in certain situations as well. So I feel like that is definitely a challenge that I have overcome, is using that weakness as a strength and not letting it affect me. One can currently count the number of black CFOs on one hand. Why do you think this is the case, and what do you think can be done to increase the number? First of all, that the statistics and just the fact that you can count the number of black CFOs on one hand, I feel like in and of itself is a huge issue. That's really a problem in the business world and corporate America, and just the fact that we are in 2021, and that is the harsh reality. I feel like that's definitely a problem. I think the reason that this is the case is because I feel like in present day we see so many companies that want to push and emphasize diversity and inclusion. And a lot of them are doing programs and doing different things that are emphasizing diversity and inclusion and trying to increase their company's diversity and inclusion. as well currently today. But even with them doing so, if they don't have diverse races, ethnicities, nationalities, um, and all of that at the table, having those conversations and making those big decisions, can those companies really say that they are truly diverse and inclusive? For me personally, I feel like this is part of the problem as to why the number is so low, because every company wants to say that they are diverse and inclusive, but in reality, if they don't have those black CFOs or, you know, African Americans who are in those higher positions helping to make those tough and very important decisions, they really can't say that they're diverse and inclusive. I feel like that is the main thing that can be done to increase that number. They have to continue to do the types of programs that we continue to see these companies claim that they're doing as far as including people. But I feel like they need to, kind of survey and ask opinions and, do more types of trainings and things that are going to allow for upward mobility internally within the company. I think in a situational way to explain it, if you think about it, a company can, go outside to hire someone who more than likely, because of these low numbers of black CFOs, who's outside of the company already, and they come in, they bring them in, and they hire them, maybe because they seem very qualified, but because of these low numbers, we see that they are not black, and that's an issue. But you can also have this 1, 2, 3 people who are, been with the company for so long, or, shown great potential to be in that spot, and yet they're not chosen. I don't want to say that it's because they are black, but also if you look at the numbers, it seems that it is that way. So I feel like there are a number of things that could be done to increase this number, starting with trainings and having those types of difficult conversations that allow the company to really show that they are diverse and inclusive, and that they are trying to do things that is going to help the black community and those the black numbers of being who are not CFOs who should be. I feel like that's part of what could be done. Tell us about an organization that you participated in during college that you feel like you've contributed the most, and describe your contributions. So when I was a freshman, one of the things that I was looking to do, I was looking for community service, and I was looking for ways that I could truly make an impact. There's actually this organization local here in Athens, and it is called the Young Designer Sewing Program. And as I previously mentioned, I am a double major in accounting and fashion merchandising. And fashion is something that has always been a huge passion of mine since I was younger. I used to watch my grandmother sew, and I fell in love with it. So I started sewing when I was around age 8. And so something that I truly believe in is when you're doing community service, some of the best community service comes from places and organizations where it's something that's near and dear to your heart already, or something that you already currently have a passion for. And I feel like when you have a passion for something and you find a way to serve your community with that passion, you're not only making a huge impact on the people that you're serving, but you're doing a lot personal growth wise, and you're really doing things that are helping yourself also, but helping others, and you really see the value in the community that you're serving, and you see what impact that you truly can have. The Young Designer Sewing Program here in Athens is a program that helps teach young girls how to sew. But as I'm learning, as I continue to serve them, serve the community as well through this program, I'm realizing that this program is not just about teaching young girls how to sew. And for me personally, the reason why it's had such a big impact on my life, and I feel like I'm also making an impact on those young girls, is because I was that girl learning how to sew when I was younger. And so I feel like it's a great thing to teach them some things that I didn't know when I was their age. Um, and it's really great to be able to help them as well. But again, as I said, as I'm growing and I'm learning, I'm realizing that this organization is teaching them life skills, whether that be teaching them a certain sewing skill, but it's also teaching them patience, or teaching them things like about the future, as well as, some of them are in elementary school going to middle school going to high school, just teaching them little life lessons along